side note, bitch, be on.
All up, bitches. All up, bitches. All up, bitches.
You moved around quite a bit as a kid. First you and your dad, and then by yourself. Different foster homes.
Is that part of your job now, to kind of research?
My job is to help you do yours.
I feel chemistry here. Jordana Brewster plays Dr. Maureen Cahill, a no-nonsense police psychologist and hostage negotiator on Fox's Lethal Weapon.
Welcome, Jordana.
Hi,
Good to
Jordana.
have you. We had Dwayne and Clayton on recently. They're so funny. Is that kind of how they are on set, pranksters?
They are. I mean, they have very different senses of humor. You know, it's very dry.
You
which
say
is
Damon. I said Dwayne, right?
Yes,
I'm thinking
but
Dwayne.
Damon also, I think he's constantly trying to suppress his funny bone,
Yeah.
which is funny to watch because he's playing more of the straight man on this. So,
Yeah.
but they're awesome to work with.
What about Dr. Cahill and Riggs? We just saw a little bit right there.
something.
I feel you're really trying to help him this
I
season.
really am. And I think I love working with him because he's such a challenging nut to crack, but I know that deep down he's a really good guy. So I love our scenes together.
Tell us a little bit more about what we're going to see this season with you and all that's going on.
Well, we start delving further into his past. So we
Yeah.
get a little bit away from the his wife's storyline and more into what caused him to be so messed up. So it's kind of fun to delve into to his background. And we're only mid-season, so I get to go out on the road a little bit more, which is going to be fun, and actually go out on the field.
Any action?
So, a little bit of action, which is great. So I keep campaigning for more action. Keisha and I do.
You're like, get us out there.
Yeah,
Get us
I'm
the
like,
stunts.
"Come on, use the girls."
This week, I've got Dwayne Johnson on the mind because Fast and the Furious coming back also, and we hear that you're going to be a part of this. Vin Diesel made the announcement. You're going to be back
Yes,
for the 9th installment.
Yes, I played Mia for so many years, and it's such a huge part of my career. So I'm so happy to be back playing Mia.
What about
Sure.
Tyrese? How is Tyrese these days? I feel like something's going on with him.
I haven't talked to him in a little bit. But I hope everything's good.
Because y'all are such a tight-knit family
We
there,
are.
and I need the whole gang back for these franchises.
I know. I think everything will work out in the end, and we all will be back.
Yeah, no, it seems like the family has to be back. Otherwise, I mean, Vin Diesel needs to have the family
Yes,
intact.
absolutely.
So hopefully they work things out there with whatever's going on. And I know he's going through a lot of personal stuff in his life.
But he's a really good, solid guy. So I think
Yeah.
everything will.
But I know it has to be somewhat sentimental for you to come back to a role that you and Paul Walker were so connected with together. I mean, as Mia and Paul as characters.
And it hasn't. I think the release date's like 2020, so it's not something that. But yes, any set without Paul, being part of that franchise doesn't feel feels very, very different. So yes, I'm sure it will be.
What do you miss most about him?
It was really, he was legitimately the best person and had the best spirit, and I think that's why so many people responded to his passing. But that remains still. You know what I mean? Like sometimes, I don't know. He just had the best soul, and I think that's really, really difficult to come by.
Well, you are a mom of two, very busy. You've got your 4-year-old and 17-month-old.
17-month-old.
Holy
Wow.
cow.
We saw you Halloween trick-or-treating
Yeah,
with the
they were
kids.
really fun. Julian was like 6 different things, which was very funny. He couldn't make up his mind, and I was an enabler. I was like, "Oh, you want what? Okay." And then I just kept going on Amazon, and then I was like, "What am I doing? This is really bad parenting on my part."
It makes it so easy. You can now just do switch where you just do buy it. You don't even, it's not even like a click. It's just one swipe.
It's really bad.
So what were his costumes?
He was the Flash.
He is the Flash.
He was Spider-Man. He was a knight. I bought him a mummy costume, but he wouldn't cooperate. I was like, "Come on, let's put it on, and we'll do up your face." And he was like, "No." Like he was very specific about what he wanted.
How's
to
he
be.
with little bro?
I was actually on the way here. I was watching them on the baby monitor, and he's really nice when an adult is watching, but then I saw him like kicking his. I was just like, I tried to get on the mic, being like, "Stop kicking your brother." So, there's a little bit of sibling rivalry.
I read there was something he called him called Rowan Loser Baby. Was that?
Did he? I mean, he's not the sweetest to his brother yet. He will be.
He will be. It makes him tough. Listen, I have an older brother. I know exactly what's going on here. And your little one, is he already more laid back? I know he's still so young, but
very chill. He's really chill. We're so lucky. I feel like Julian's takes after me and Rowan takes after Andrew. Thank God.
Well, I know you grew up a little bit in Brazil and you speak Portuguese.
I do.
So you're teaching them both a little Portuguese, but maybe
trying.
not the words that we would want to teach.
Yeah, I teach them, well, I mean, inadvertently I teach them English swear words as well by accident because I have a potty mouth being from New York. But I teach them bunda. Like he says bunda all the time.
what's bunda?
But
Like we were recently cooking a chicken and he was like, Mommy, that looks like a bunda. And I was like, okay.
Wait, bunda is butt?